That's why I hit him. And then I was like, and I wanted to nod Jay. He was like, oh, you gotta give me back. I was like, nah, nigga. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I told you, bro, you can have the janky money. Just give me my 100 for gas, and I'm cool. You that one who asked for the split. I wasn't tripping, bro. I wasn't tripping. And I let that nigga only give me 50 for gas. Like, you good. So you came up. You good, bro. You good, bro. Now, I'm not tripping, bro, for 50 bucks.
Take it in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
It's just certain people you know that you can't try that shit with.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Because you can't if you haven't been solid, it's different. Like, that's why when I buck on Thomas, I can buck on that nigga because I don't owe you nothing, and you ain't never owe me nothing. I ain't never owed you nothing. So like, it's a different, yeah. So like, what are we doing? Like, it's that type of deal, or like,
maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Why are you gloating?
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
For sure.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
For sure.
Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama. He was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders, and it turned out in this case.
I just only respect it if you win it outright. You was talking. He was hype off the split.
The only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier.
That shit fantasy football, bro.
Who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Carr completes it. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past.
I already know niggas was hating when random niggas I don't even fuck with. That nigga dude was like, everybody championship got a question mark. I was like, no doubt. The bread is saying, send that. Warren Foster.
Yardage here, back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been.
He won one. He lucked up in Janky. I mean, in Ali. He lucked up in Cuzzo.
Hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Yeah.
Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
Yeah, all his jump. And he was bad. But no, bro, he was bad like that in 4 too. Yeah, he was miserable in 4. No cap. He was miserable in 4.
What a nice play he made there in the open field.
He was miserable in 4.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, he just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, what you're counting on.
Niggas
Back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
When he lives super close to us, that should annoy me about everybody. Tifa be asking me to do stuff, and I just, like, bro, I get up and do everything I want to do. What I'm going to do.
They go with Jacobs, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raiders nothing.
Daddy, let's keep it opening. Johnny.
Yes.
Let's keep it open.
Just leave it alone. Leave it right there. Yeah, that's great.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Yeah, you love her, so it's going to be a different type of...
From the gun, it's Carr.
He either love her or he love his situation. One of the two.
And he is going to recover his own fumble, but boy, a big loss on this play.
Yeah, I can't. I ain't like that. Yes, honey. When mama get home, you can open that.
Bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. They run it with Jacobs. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Olivier Vernon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 82 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
The tackle made.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle in his 4th year now out of the University of Charlotte. A big part of this young Browns defense.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Earlier in the quarter when the defense was keying on the run, you said offensively they need to open things up, take some shots downfield. Didn't work there, but they did it.
Yeah, I'm not going to change my tune now. I still think it's the right play because when you take those shots downfield, you open the eyes of the defense to what you could do to them, and that may open some things up for you offensively.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. This complete left side to Aguilar. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Shotgun now for Carr. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This will make it into the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run it again with Chubb. He takes this for 3 to the 29. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 44. Check, 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 check. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Watch the run.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mayfield on play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will get it at their 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. From the gun, Carr. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because
it's a foot race. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And down he'll go at the 25. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darren Lee picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to